But yeah, it's definitely not something that is forced upon.
What last thing you said?
Forced upon. Let's do that one again. There are many misconceptions of what to expect and what not to expect at camp your first summer. I've been to camp for 6 summers. I work here in the camp leader's office. My name's Matt. You may have spoken to me on the phone. Now I'm going to go over these myths and hopefully I'll reassure you on what to expect when you head out to camp your first summer. Okay, so the first one, they confiscate your phones. That is false. So the way this usually works is obviously you're not going to be allowed to have your phones in front of the children. But most of the time, specifically at my camp, obviously take this with a pinch of salt, we had our phones put into our sort of staff room, so in a locker. But I think the beauty of summer camp is you're not really looking down, you're looking up. I think it's great to not have your phone 24/7, not have it glued to your hands. I think that's one of the positives about that. So, but don't feel like you're not going to have it. You will still be able to contact loved ones, friends from home too. The next one is camps are in the middle of nowhere.
You're in the middle of nowhere!
It probably is true. I get asked this question quite often on the phone. Don't imagine your camp to be in the middle of New York City.
Times Square, ew!
So what you'll find is a lot of camps are situated just outside of the city, but you will still be near markets, local like hikes, restaurants, and areas where you can spend some quality time on your days off. So yeah, I would say don't feel like you'll be isolated in the middle of nowhere, where you still will have places to spend time on your days off. The next myth is you sleep in tents the whole summer, which is definitely false. What you'll find at quite a lot of camps, you might be staying in rustic cabins where they might not have electricity.
No electricity.
Go!
But then quite often you might also go on camping trips during the weekend. So don't feel like it is going to be a whole summer thing. You might take your specific age group you're looking after 2 camping trips, but most of the time you'll be staying in cabins. Next up is camp romances are common. It is true, it is false. Your main sole purpose is to obviously go out to summer camp to be there for the children, but don't get me wrong, you will be working with your co-staff members for weeks on end. At the end of this summer, I'm heading back to my camp, which I'm really excited about, but it's actually for a wedding. So it's with 2 people that met, who are both from England, but they obviously met at camp and they're going to get married. It's definitely something that may happen, but yeah, just don't expect it to.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Okay, the next one is quite interesting. All the campers are rich. This is definitely false. We do have some camps where, it might be private camps, where the parents may pay thousands of dollars for their children to go there for the summer, but then we also work with government-funded camps. So this might be where it's YMCA camps, where the parents, the guardians send them off there for the summer. So don't have that preconception. Kids will be kids at the end of the day. They may be hard work at times, but yeah, they'll definitely make your summer for sure.
God, I love that kid.
Next one is it doesn't rain at camp. This is definitely false. When it rains at camp, it pours. My first summer, I think I forgot to take a raincoat. Definitely take one. It's something at my camp. When it did rain, we had streams of water running down the hill, trees falling down. So definitely that one is false, and for sure, make sure to take a raincoat. Next up is the food is bad. That is definitely false. My camp, for instance, we had loads of children or even staff members that had dietary requirements. So every single meal we had salad bars. Every single meal we had a different sort of variation of foods as well.
So much delicious food, brother!
Definitely that one's false. Next one is it's not good for your career. This one is false. I'm a big believer in heading out to summer camp. A lot of the time in my interviews that I've had, it's something that I would get asked. It was something they would bring up pretty much straight away, just because you can probably imagine not everyone has gone off their own back to go and work at summer camp in America. So definitely it is incredible for your career, and for sure if you do a really good job at camp, you can get a director's reference too, which does go a long way.
I love this guy right here.
Okay, last one. This one's made me laugh. So Americans love a British accent. I would say that's true. Americans, whether that's staff members, campers, love you to quote Harry Potter.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
They love you to quote Lord of the Rings. They just love to just chat to you about your culture. It's a cool sort of cultural exchange experience for everyone involved. And that's it for the common myths and misconceptions of summer camp. Hopefully it's reassured you a little bit. And if you've heard of any misconceptions or myths for summer camp that I've forgotten to mention, make sure to drop a comment below.
If you like this video and you want to see more camp and travel content, make sure you like this video and hit subscribe.